Frost Dragon Bones remain a reliable and consistent moneymaker, and Runescape players are still as lazy as ever, and that's why I'll be teaching you how to kill Frost Dragons, requiring only a single click every 15 minutes. Whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm making this video because I didn't realize you could AFK Frost Dragons until I tried, and based on the setup I used, it must have been a thing for a few years now, although I never really heard any success stories about AFKing Frosties. AFKing Frost Dragons is supposed to be difficult because Jagex gave them a very stingy reflection mechanic that appears a little while after you've aggroed a Frost Dragon. As such, aggroing them all at once and using an aggression potion is unadvised, as you're very likely going to get yourself killed. Ideally, you'd want to aggro Frost Dragons one at a time without needing to move around too much, as they're already a semi-aggressive creature. What I mean by semi-aggressive is that Frost Dragons will occasionally attack you by themselves if standing within a Frostie's range. The solution is the first of the 5 hard requirements you need to fully AFK Frost Dragons, namely a solid way of aggroing them at range, but not too fast. The solution is the cannon with the most amount of range in the game, being the Dwarven Siege Engine, which is the upgraded version of the Royal Dwarf Cannon. You're going to definitely want to upgrade it because the upgrade kit literally doubles the damage of the cannonballs. Additionally, having the auto restocking perk from the Artisan's Workshop is going to make this even more AFK for like 25 minutes until you need to re-click your cannon. The reason I believe the cannon upgrade is so important is because killing these Frost Dragons quickly is incredibly important, because otherwise you'll encounter the reflect mechanic sending you straight to Death's Office. And as such, the second hard requirement to AFK Frost Dragons is good damage. You can probably do this with Necromancy, however I decided to go with the range due to its increased weapon attack range using longbows such as a Noxious Longbow or Seren Godbow. I was able to fully AFK Frosties using the cannon I mentioned, using full unperked Armored Armor, Elder Overload Salves, and this action bar. And if you don't want to be drinking potions every 6 to 8 minutes, make sure you have a potion reservoir and Lantadime incense sticks. Alternatively, if you don't upgrade to Ricochet or Elder Overload Salves, you can use this action bar and use Searing Overloads or just some kind of super anti-fire so you don't get slapped by the Dragonfire. If you're struggling to kill Frosties before their reflection mechanic, you can opt to use more equipment and perks such as Crackling and Biting if using augmented equipment. However, the largest damage increase by far is Jazz Dragonbane ammunition, giving 20% more accuracy and 30% more damage against dragons. Now, these are quite expensive and you'll use about 720 of these per hour, so if you can avoid using these, avoid using them because you can with a high level weapon. But if you need these to just push you over that damage edge, then go ahead and use them. Just know that they cut into your profits. The third hard requirement is to auto-bank or note these bones, because, you don't want to be picking up bones. In 2024, there are 2 different ways of consistently and automatically farming Frost Dragon Bone. The first is the classic Bone Crusher upgrade, aka the Bone Picker, in addition to the Death Note Archaeology Relic power. This combination will automatically note and place the bones in your inventory upon killing a Frost Dragon. The other, far newer method is to use the Underworld Grimoire 4, requiring the Elite City of aka Underworld achievement set. This item will automatically send Frost Dragon Bones to your focus storage. The fourth hard requirement kind of has something to do with the second, as gaining adrenaline in between Frost Dragon kills allows you to use thresholds more often without needing to build adrenaline. To do this, you need the level 98 Archaeology Relic power called Persistent Rage, and the tier 3 Infernal Puzzle Box to stop your adrenaline from depleting outside of combat. This is unlocked from the Legacy of Zamorak quest series. Finally, all you need to survive this method is a little bit of healing in between kills. To do this, you can use a Bunyip Familiar or a Vampire Zamora. If you're going to be using something like Soul Split, you can use the Holy Scarab Familiar to reduce prayer drain, but it's far simpler to stick with either the Vampire Zamora or Bunyip, or just both. Now at this point in the video, you're probably like, well, Protox, that's a lot of requirements to AFK Frost Dragons, and yes, you are right. But this is and will always be or remain a consistent moneymaker. I was able to get around 420 kills per hour slapping my cannon in the center, around the center, and AFKing with the action bar I showed in this video. At 27k of Frost Dragon Bone, which is the current price as of recording this video, and I will schedule this video to upload a little bit later, but More or less that's 11.34 million GP per hour, not including any money gained from the spring cleaning, which you can use to alch some, or automatically alch some of the drops. That's more or less the GP per hour. Even at significantly less consistent kills per hour, let's say 370, it's still 9.99 million GP per hour, which is still very good. Now sure, this isn't the best method in the game, but it's a nice and AFK-able moneymaker, and you gain some common experience, some charms, and things like that as well. And I thought it was worth a video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.